What's going on, y'all? What the business is? Welcome back to another lab session. And you know where we at with it. We in the lab with it. You feel what I'm saying? So let's dive right into it, y'all. Let's get right into it, man. First thing we're gonna touch, man, is a reputation, man. Everybody got a reputation, whether it's good or whether it's bad. That's up to you. You know what I'm saying? And you can't let people tarnish your reputation, man. You gotta think about that, man. Every decision you make can either help your reputation or harm your reputation. You know what I'm saying? So you want to make sure you're doing the right things to keep your reputation where you want it to be. You know what I'm saying? Like, for example, I got a reputation for being on time. So if I'm late, people are like, "Whoa, what's going on, man?" You know what I'm saying? So if I am late somewhere, I might get a little pass because I have a good reputation. You know what I'm saying? And that's built through habits. You know what I'm saying? Your reputation is built through habits, the things you do over and over. You know what I'm saying? So if I was always on time, you know what I'm saying? People gonna be like, you know what, this man's always on time. So when he late, something must came up, or it's okay, I get a little break. Versus if you're always late somewhere, bro, you know what I'm saying? You got a reputation for being late. People might tell you something started at 3 o'clock when it really started 4 o'clock because you was gonna get there 4 o'clock anyways. You know what I'm saying? So things of that nature, man. Like I said, everybody's reputation could be good or bad. It depends on you, man. What kind of reputation you want to have, what kind of print you want to leave on this world, man. You know what I'm saying? I like when people say good things about me, man. I'm real hygienic, man. So when people see me, man, even with a haircut, man, I got a reputation for always having a haircut, man. So when people see me, they be like, "Dang, you ain't never down bad, man." You know what I'm saying? I get religiously. I stay on beat. You know what I mean? Things of that nature, bro. You feel me? So think about that next time you make a decision or you want to change your reputation. You know what I'm saying? Start making better decisions, man. Start thinking about that. Like, okay, if I do this, man, how is this gonna help my reputation? If I do this, how could this harm my reputation? You know what I mean? You gotta start moving like that, man. Everything is that deep, man. This shit get deep, bro. You know what I'm saying? This shit get deep. So you gotta think of it like that, man. Like, damn, if I do this, man, it's gonna make me look like this. So I can't do this, man. If I do this, it's gonna make me look like this. You know, it's gonna put me in a good light. So I'm gonna go ahead and move that way. You know what I mean? Even how you carry yourself, even how you walk around, man. You walk around with your head up, chest out. You know what I'm saying? Gonna say, oh, this is a confident individual. You know what I'm saying? That's your reputation. Versus you walk around slouch, looking at the ground. You know what I'm saying? You're not making eye contact. You're gonna have a reputation for not being very confident. You know? Figure out who it is you want to be. Figure it out who do you want to be like, man. It's good to have people to look up to. You know what I'm saying? That's why people have coaches and mentors, or like even like celebrities, man. I might see somebody that I want to be like, man. You know what I'm saying? I might like the way this dude dresses. I might like the way he talks. I might like the way he do this, do that. It's good to have people to look up to, man. You know what I mean? So you could kind of in your mind know what you want to be like. You know what I'm saying? You're like, I like this dude the way he carries himself, man. I want to take that from him. You know what I'm saying? And now you see what he does to implement that into his life. You see what he does, how he moves, why he thinks the way he thinks. What things does he do to have that uh those skills and those characteristics, you know what I mean? So you can move the same way. So find somebody to look up to, y'all. That's always a good thing, man. It's always good to look up to somebody, bro. Everybody need to look up to somebody. Cause when you're looking at nobody, you're not seeing that, man. You really just floating around. We talk about having directions, man. It kind of gives you a direction when you got somebody that you want to follow their little blueprint. You know what I mean? You don't gotta follow to the T. Still be yourself, but find some kind of blueprint to follow. You know what I mean? Find something, some kind of path to go down. Cause when you don't got no direction, remember you could just go anywhere, man. You might just be floating around and you stumble across this, and that was the wrong place to be, wrong decision to make. Versus you had some direction, man. You might not go about it the whole right way, but you might make a little detour, but you still heading to the same path. You know what I'm saying? Change the plan, not the goal. Same concept, bro. Right? Now one thing we touching, man. Another thing we're gonna touch, man, is being a loser is contagious, man. I just got off the call with my dog, man. We was talking about that, man. How some people we around, bro, they have these negative thoughts, negative mindsets. They speak very poorly of themselves. They doing little loser shit, man. And if you want to be a loser, man, go hang around other losers, right? If you want to be a Debbie Downer, you want to be a negative Nancy, bro, go hang around them folks, man. Stay the fuck from around me with that shit. You know what I mean? Cause man, that shit contagious, bro. You finna pour that into my life, and I can't afford to have that in my life, man. Can't afford to waste no time being negative, man. I can't afford to worry about some bullshit I ain't got no business worrying about. I can't afford to have some anxiety. I can't afford to have some stress that don't help me grow. You know what I'm saying? Some unneeded, unwanted stress. You feel me? Let me take another sip, man. This shit good. This shit good, man. Y'all need to drink y'all water, man. I know y'all ain't been drinking water. Y'all been slacking. Y'all be like water nasty, man. You know what I'm saying? Y'all be acting like y'all can't get it in, bro. It's hot now, man. Y'all need to drink some motherfucking water, bro. Y'all need to make sure y'all shit is in check. Y'all need to make sure you drinking less of them sugary drinks. Put some hydration in your body, man. That's why you got a headache. That's why you feel like shit, man. That's why your body ain't functioning properly, man. That's why when you go use the bathroom, bro, your shit got an aroma, man. Your shit stink. Your piss stink, man. Your piss yellow as a motherfucking lemon. Your shit yellow as a lemon, man. You feel what I'm saying? Man, go ahead and drink some water, man. Stay hydrated, bro. Enough of that, man. Back to the losers, right? Like I said, man, that shit contagious, bro. If you have friends that are losers, man, and loser don't let's look up definition. Matter of fact, let's look up definition of loser real quick, man. Like I said, let's speak some facts. Define loser. A person or thing that loses or has lost something, especially a game or a contest, right? A person who accepts defeat with good or bad grace as specified. We won fair and square. They conceded that be good losers. Oh, they conceded that and be good losers. Let's see, man. A person who is incompetent or unable to succeed. Man, these are just few different definitions right there, right? That's what it means to be a loser. Don't hang around them folks, man. Cause that shit'll rub off onto you, man. 48 laws of power. I don't know the exact law, but it's something along the lines of, man, avoid the negative or unlucky. Avoid, I think it's a negative and unlucky, man, because that shit will rub off onto you. As to where if you around people that got it going on, you around people that got motion, you around people that are uplifting and positive, where you gonna go? Like a motherfucking rocket. Pew, take off. You hear me? So, really surround yourself with those people, man. Uh, my coach Game got golden, man. He speaks about curating your environment, man. That's what you got to do, man. I was just talking to my brother about the same thing. We talking about, man, we need to get around each other more often, bro. Because when we get around, man, great things happen, bro. You know what I'm saying? Bounce off of him, bounce off of me. Maybe I'm slacking in this area. He like, man, tighten up, man. I say the same thing to him, man. Tighten up in this area, bro. And that's how you build and grow together. Now I get around another motherfucker, man. I'm telling man, I got this going on. I got this going on, man. I've been slacking in this area. He's like, it's okay, man. Nah, sometimes you need a break. Sometimes you need to chill. You need that. And they feed into your bullshit, man. Stop getting around people that feed into your bullshit, bro. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you need that hard truth to keep you back right. You know what I mean? If I go to the gym, I'm putting up low numbers that I shouldn't be putting up. My dog gonna slap me back in my head. Hey, bro, what you doing, bro? You better than this, bro. You better than this. We have higher standards around here, bro. So step it up, man. I'm like, damn, you right. Next thing you know, I'm squatting some pressure. I'm lifting some pressure up. Come a dog just push me. You know what I'm saying? That's why you need to get around people that could push you. That's better than you in some shape, way, or form too. You know what I'm saying? Because gonna push you in this way, you can push them in that way. You know what I mean? Everybody need to have some people like that around them. And if you've never experienced that, you need to go experience that, man. And if you feel like you don't understand what I'm talking about, bro, that's because you're around the wrong people. That's what I told you last time, man. You're not crazy. You're just around the wrong folks. But some of y'all don't even know. You don't even know what it feels like to be crazy because you just so used to being around people that don't uplift you. You know what I'm saying? So stop being around losers, man. That shit is not what it is, man. And once you finally shy away from that, from some losers, some Debbie Downers, negative Nancy's, your whole world will open up, man. You realize, like, damn, bro, this shit was holding me back, man. This shit was holding me back, man. It was like an anchor, man, tied to your ankle. You trying to swim up, and you only getting so far, man, because that bitch was holding you down, bro. For real. I want y'all to take one day out the month, man. One day out of the month, right? And sit back and write down all your friends' names, man. Get a whiteboard, get a paper, on your notes on your phone, and write down all the people you hang around, right? And write down what do they do for you? What value do they add to your life? And if you can't write nothing, no value to add to your life, man, it's time to cut them off. It's time to fall back. And sometimes it's all love, man. Sometimes I love somebody still to this day, man. I got people I love, man. We like this, bro. I love them folks, man, but I can't fuck with you like that, bro. It hurt, but it is what it is, man. It's part of life. It's part of the game, bro. Do you want to be stuck here your whole life, or do you trying to level up and boss up, man? If you ain't trying to boss up, man, keep hanging around these folks. Stay where you at, man. If you're trying to boss up and do something, man, cut that shit off, man. Cut it loose, bro. Untie the anchor. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes, bro, it'll come back around. Maybe they'll see what you're doing and be like, damn, bro, I see you. You've been bossed up. You've been doing some great things, man. I'm trying to jump on the wave, man. I'm trying to be like you. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you gotta inspire your people. Somebody gotta be the change. You know what I mean? Somebody gotta do it. Maybe it's you, or maybe you'll have a friend that you see doing some great shit. You like, damn, bro. I've been seeing you doing your thing, man. You mind if I come with you, man? You mind if I help you out? What can I do to help you out, bro? I'm trying to put in on something, bro. You know what I mean? Big deal, bro. Stay the fuck from around some losers, man. Talk about another red flag, man, because this at the top of the list, man. Another red flag. Are you ready for this, bro? Are you ready? Let me take these off for this one, man, so y'all can see my eyes, bro. Another red flag is when a female keeps reposting pictures from an old trip. They talking about some take me back. They talking about some man. I miss it here. Things like that, bro. That's a red flag, bro. Uh, and it's cool to repost pictures, right? It's cool. Maybe every once in a while, maybe it's been a little bit of time, bro. But when the folk keep reposting the same pictures, keep talking about take me back, bro, it's like, okay, like, that's like a blast from the past kind of thing, bro. You know what I'm saying? And I can't stand a motherfucker who's a blast from the past. Cause what I said last time, man, what Ply say? The streets go off what you got, not what you had. You know what I'm saying? It's cool to reminisce and think about some old things, right? But when the folks reposting the same thing over and over, it's like, okay, you really don't got it like that. Really, that was a rare time that you was able to go out. You know what I'm saying? And it happens and be like that, right? But don't be something you're not. Don't act like you know what I'm saying. You got it going on when you don't got it going on. There's a lot of folks that do that, man. Like I said, if a female, you see the same picture on her story over and over and over again. You know what I'm saying? Maybe let's say even once a week they keep posting that picture, bro. You know what I'm saying? And it's been a year since they went on that trip, bro. Red flag, bro. Red flag. Them folks they cling on to those moments. You know what I'm saying? They cling on to that shit, bro, because they don't got nothing else going on. They might not have some new motion. You know what I'm saying? They might not have went on another trip in 3 years. Maybe they couldn't afford another trip in goddamn 3 years. So now they got to keep being a blast from the past, living in that old sense. You know what I'm saying? That's how I feel about that, man. Y'all may have a different opinion. Let me know what y'all think, bro. That's been my experience, man. When I see folks posting these old pictures, or that, like I said, y'all know when y'all know what I'm talking about when that bitch say take me back. You know what I'm saying? Take me back. A time was had. You feel me? Cool. Go have another time. You know what I mean? Go do it again. You ain't got to keep posting the same one over and over and over again. You know what I mean? Maybe I'm tripping. Maybe I'm tripping. I don't think so though. There was something else I was saying in regards to that. I forgot what it was, bro. Let me throw these bitches back on. Phew. I forgot what it was. Damn, let me think, bro. Post the same trips over and over. That's a red flag right there in itself. Oh, here it is. I just remember, bro. A blast from the past, man. I can't stand that, bro. It's a lot of people that are really it's older folks that be doing this, right? But it's some folks that do that now too, right? And like I said, streets go off what you got, not what you had. That's Plies, man. I forgot what song it was. I think it was on my dick. I'm on my dick, dog. I gotta make something happen. You know what I'm saying? Listen to that song, right? In that song, he states the streets go off what you got, not what you had, right? Because, bro, folks don't care about what you was doing 3, 4 years ago, or it do be cool. You know what I'm saying? When you look up your resume is cool, right? But what are you doing right now? What do you have right now? You know what I'm saying? What do you got to show right now? You know what I mean? If you was to meet somebody right now, what you gonna show them a picture of you back in the day? You know what I'm saying? You gonna introduce your old self, bro? You know what I mean? That's like you being out of shape, right? You out of shape right now, right? And back in high school, you used to squat 300, 400 pounds, you know what I'm saying? And you show up, oh yeah, I used to do this back in the day too, you know what I'm saying? And that's all you doing, you being a blast from the past, right? But you can't do it no more. So what are we talking about? You know what I mean? Are you putting up some new numbers right now? or you still doing the same old thing, bro. Don't be a blast from the past, man. You know what I mean? Don't be, because if folks don't care about it, you know what I'm saying? It's cool in conversation, like, say you show somebody your resume, you know what I mean? It's like, okay, I can still do this. Or I'm doing maybe 600 pounds now. I'm doing crazy numbers, right? But imagine talking to somebody younger than you know what I'm saying? You showing what you used to do. But they gonna look at you now and be like, well, what the fuck happened to you, you know what I'm saying? Well, what the hell you got going on now? How does this help me? What can you tell me, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man, stay from around people who are blasting the past too, bro. Always talking about the shit they used to do, bro. Cause okay, where's that now? Unless you finna tell me where you went wrong and I can learn something from this conversation, bro. Just I'd rather not. I'd rather not even go down that path, bro. You feel me? Speaking about fitness and being in shape, right? I really want to talk about this when I got my other friends on the panel with us, right? But last time I had my dogs Israel and Clinton on, we was talking about people being fat versus being skinny, right? And one thing I was thinking about in that conversation, bro, is like people aren't born fat, bro. You know what I'm saying? Now you might hold fat in certain areas. It might be easier for you to gain weight than others, right? But like you're not born fat, bro. You know what I mean? I think the problem is, bro, a lot of people don't know about nutrition. A lot of people don't know how big of a deal that is. I don't know why they're not taught that in schools. I don't know why we don't learn about fitness in schools, for real, for real. Unless you had a really good coach, a really good PE teacher, something like that, that was very aware and really took the time to teach you guys or teach the kids. You know what I'm saying? You really not learning about that kind of stuff. You know what I mean? And with that being said, bro, uh, I feel like I don't know if it's out there, man, but there need to be some kind of classes for people when it comes to even base level nutrition, learn about macros, protein, carbs, and fats, or things like what do kids need, how many calories is recommended for children, and stuff like that, bro. Those are important things to keep in mind, bro. You know, and I feel like it's not your fault or a parent's fault, right? When you're feeding your kids bullshit, right? Because you don't know any better. Sometimes people don't know any better and they gotta work with what they got, and you gotta understand that. Now, if you're aware and you know this is bullshit, bro, that's an issue. You know what I mean? So I want to know how other people feel about that too. When I get some people on the panel, we'll talk about that, man. Uh, about people who feed their kids bullshit all the time, bro. You know what I mean? I had a friend one time. He said, "Man, that shit should be a crime, bro. Like, that should be like negligence or abuse, man, for real. Cause you setting this kid up for failure, bro. You know what I'm saying? You feeding bullshit all the time, bro. They can't think about what they gonna eat. They can't control what they eat. They only got what you got. You know what I'm saying? So, let me know what y'all think about that down below, man. But I really am a firm believer, and I don't think people are born fat, bro. I think that's a habit. And then when you get to a certain age, we're not talking about kids right now, but like you gotta look in the mirror sometime and be like, damn, bro, I need to tighten up, man. Damn, bro, before you got to the final spot, before you got to this really bad position, along that way somewhere, bro, you had to look in the mirror and be like, damn, this shit's getting kind of crazy, bro. And you decided to keep going down that path versus being like, okay, let me calm down. Let me go on a diet, man. Let me go ahead and lock in. Let me go do some research to figure out what I can eat now. You know what I'm saying? I always say that, man. You know what I mean? Like at some point down the road, bro, you had to look at yourself, or somebody might have said something to you, or might have cracked a joke or something like that, and that would have been a realization, like, damn, why he said that, bro? That really bothered me. Why he said that about me? You know what I'm saying? Why do I feel this way when I look at myself? You know what I'm saying? How can I change this? You know what I mean? It's cool, man. Sometimes you gotta have these hard conversations, bro. Sometimes uncomfortable for real. It's uncomfortable to have a conversation with yourself. Sometimes that's why you need a coach, man. You need to get around the right friends, like I said, that'll tell you things about yourself so you can be better, bro. And if you can't handle criticism, you can't handle someone like they may be aggressive about it. It may sound harsh, but it's really so you can do better, man. You can't handle that, man. You just not meant to be better, bro. That's all I can say, bro. You know what I'm saying? I really have a little patience for shit like that. And I am very patient, man. Anybody who know me, bro, I am very patient. Like I have a lot of patience, right? But like once I say something or like I push somebody like, it's like okay, cool, man, like this what you gotta do and you don't do it, or you're getting these steps and you're not like taking it serious, bro. You know what I mean? Or you're not even taking yourself serious. Like it's like okay, cool, I'm not tripping. And maybe that's from my experience in the field that I work in, like working the corrections, bro. Sometimes I've had certain guys, right? Certain inmates you might talk to, and let's say they do something wrong, and you have a conversation with them, and you could look them in their eyes, and you might be telling them like, explain to them why what you did was wrong. You know what I'm saying? and you could look and just see it's going in one ear out the other ear. And then someone else I might talk to, and they might really be really receptive, and they might hold on to that. You know what I'm saying? And even if they do it again, they don't do it with me. They might do it with someone else, but they might not make that same mistake with me. You know what I mean? Because they know you watching. They know that you're gonna hold them accountable. They know you're gonna say something. You know what I mean? It's people like that though, bro. Um, People who want it bad enough, they gonna figure out a way to get it though. That's the difference. Go listen to Rich Homie Quan. I know I be telling y'all this, man. Long live Rich Homie, man. Right? Go listen to differences, right? He say the difference between me and you is I'd rather get money. Try flip me something. You can't tell me nothing. Type shit, man. Type shit. The difference between me and you is you rather sit on your ass begging from another man, holding out your hand, right? The difference is I pay attention. Whenever they speak, I listen. That's another part, man. Go check it out, man. It's a really great song, man. Great song. A whole great tape, actually. That song 10, I love that song 10, man. One of my favorite parts of the song, he said, I ain't trying to keep it low. Go high as I can go, man. Because there ain't no limit to this shit, man. How high can you go? As high as you can go, man. Until you motherfucking hit a wall, hit a motherfucking stump or something like that, man. Keep going, man. Keep going and keep growing, man. That's what we do. You know what I'm saying? When you in that lab, bro, it ain't no end, bro. It ain't no motherfucking end, bro. It's just non-stop going and growing. You feel me? For Showski. I spoke about this on a recent episode too, man. But I'm gonna dive more into it, man. My dog Israel. Y'all know we said it a few times in a few other episodes. He told me that he takes out the words can't and hate from his vocabulary. He does not say those words at all. And he's really like that. Like I've never heard him say those words. Every time I've been around him, you know what I'm saying? Unless he was explaining something to us or trying to teach us something, he don't say that can't or hate at all, right? And it's really been on my mind. I listened to a book recently, man, and I think it's Dale Carnegie's How to Win Friends and Influence People, right? I listened to a summary of the book, and in part of that book, someone was saying something about like how they said it's a whole segment on taking out the word if, right? I'm like, you know what, man? I gotta start doing that too, man. Taking out the word if, man. I'm tired of saying if I do this, if I do that, when, you know what I mean? Well, when's not that bad, right? When's like, okay, I'm putting a date on it, right? But it depends how you use these words, right? But if and try, I'm taking try out of there too. Uh, I said it in a recent episode, like I said, man, with Brandon Carter, man, it's one of my first real big boy programs I was in, real big boy courses I joined, right? And he would always tell us on the calls, man. He said, "Man, what you gonna try, bro? What we gonna try? You a try baby? That's what we doing now, man. We try babies around here, bro. Nah, bro. Either gonna do it or you're not gonna do it, man. Which one is it? You know what I'm saying? And I'm trying to carry that with me this year, bro. I caught myself saying, I'm gonna try this. I'm gonna try this. If I do this, if I do that, you know what I'm saying? If this works out, nah, man, we ain't going for it, bro. Everything gotta be intentional, bro. Everything gotta have a reason behind it. Everything gotta have a purpose. You know what I'm saying? And it's, man, I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this. I'm going to get this. You know what I'm saying, bro? This shit get deep, bro. Shit get real. You know what I mean? So take out if and try out your vocabulary, bro. When you want to plan something, when you're aiming for something, when you're trying to hit that new level, you know what I mean? It's either gonna do it or you're not gonna do it. When I first started doing the podcast, man, my coach told me, man, he said, go out there, set up the camera and go talk. I'm like, damn, for real, I was like in my head about it. And I did it, man. And we just been on the roll ever since now, you know what I'm saying? I ain't say if I do it. I ain't say I'm gonna try to go out there and I'm gonna try to talk. I just did that motherfucker, man. And look, you know what I'm saying? Shit working out. So take out that if and try out your vocabulary, bro. Cause it don't do nothing for you, bro. That's what they say. That the graveyard is where all most dreams die, bro. Something like that. I don't know the saying, bro. But it's something along those lines, man. The graveyard is where some of the biggest dreams lie. And man, that's cause people, bro, hold on to their dreams, man. They doing ifs and tries, man. They ain't make it happen. They ain't doing it, bro. They gonna try to make it happen. I'm gonna try to do it when the time's right. If I get this check, I'm gonna do this. If I feel like it, you know what I'm saying? So, man, cut that shit out, man. Cut out the ifs and tries, man, because we ain't going for it, bro, for real. And my bad, y'all. My allergies have been horrible, bro. I don't know how y'all been, but bro, they been tearing my ass up, bro. You know what I'm saying? This weather change, this little stuff in the air. I don't know what it is, man. But nose been going crazy, bro. Ain't been able to breathe. Eyes been itchy, bro. My throat been scratching, bro. You know what I'm saying? I be trying to take my little Zyrtec. You know, let's talk about that too, man. Man, Zyrtec, bro, that shit be like $30 for 5 pills. So I be getting the off brand, right? Cause it's the same thing, right? But the last off brand I bought, it wasn't hitting on nothing. I need to go ahead and get the other off brand that I had, right? But I don't know what allergy medicine y'all take. Let me know down below, right? But Claritin's a good one too. But sometimes, like I said, I'm not gonna pay $30 for 5 pills, bro. I gotta really be messed up. I gotta really be going through it to want to do that, bro. You know what I mean? But make sure y'all taking your allergy medicine, bro, cause this shit's real out here, bro. We at war right now with this shit. You know what I'm saying? This shit getting shit pressure. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead and make sure you take allergy medicine, man. I don't know how y'all feel about the Zyrtec, man. That shit piss me off sometimes. I'm like, bro, I refuse to pay this $30 on these 5 pills. But you know, on the side note though, sometimes now I'm trying to reason with myself too, because I'm getting to that point where it's like, okay, I might need to do it. You know, I might need to go get it, right? But like that one pill, I might take one every 2 days, so it lasts a little longer versus taking one every single day. You feel what I'm saying? But yeah, man. Let's talk about this, man. It's no cheat code. It's a G code, man. You feel what I'm saying? It's no cheat code. It's a G code. You feel me? What that mean to me is, man, stop trying to beat around the bush, man. Stop trying to take a shortcut. Stop trying to cheat yourself, bro. You know what I mean? You got 5 more reps inside you. Why you only doing one? You know what I'm saying? Go ahead and hit them 5, bro. You know, you gotta stay true to yourself, man. Why you trying to cheat yourself, bro? It's no cheat code to this game, bro. It's a G code, man. You gotta stay locked in, bro. You gotta stay true to you and true to yourself. You gotta push yourself, man. You gotta experiment. You gotta get out your comfort zone, bro. You trying to take shortcuts, bro. You looking for a one hitter quitter. You know what I'm saying? You looking for that one thing that's gonna take you, and that's cool. But you still gotta put in some work, man. You still gotta be consistent. You still gotta be on top of your mission, man. Stop trying to cheat the system. Stop trying to cheat yourself out of everything, bro. You know what I'm saying? Your opportunity's gonna come. But when you stay true to yourself, man, the blessing gonna come, man. When you trying to do this, do that, bullshit, you taking this shortcut, man. You not going all the way, man. You know what I mean? That's like we got a timer set, right? We doing burpees. We got a timer set for 2 minutes, right? Pace yourself, right? But you stopping when it's 30 seconds left on the clock. You cheating yourself, bro. Why would you do that, bro? You know what I'm saying? You ain't hurting nobody but yourself, man. Why not push yourself extra mile? You know what I mean? And when you training, bro, it's like, okay, right now we training, cool, it is what it is. But when it's time to perform, bro, you better be able to perform. When it's competition, you better be ready to die about it. You know what I mean? It's time to perform, man. It ain't no game, bro. And I forget the saying it is, man, but how you do in practice is gonna show when you go to perform, when it's competition. You know what I mean? So if you slacking in practice, man, it's gonna show. If you're not taking training serious, it's gonna show for whatever field or industry you're in, bro. You know what I'm saying? Stop trying to cheat yourself, man. It ain't no cheat code. It's a G code, man. Remember that. Damn, my shit getting bad, boy. Ooh, this is a motherfucking good one. This is a good one, bro. Let me check the camera real quick. This is a good one, right? I'm gonna dive into both of these. We'll start with this one first, man. We'll start with this one first. Let's talk about normal, right? The word normal. Let's define the word normal before we dive into it. Normal. Conforming to a standard, usual, typical, or expected. The usual, average, or typical state or condition, right? So, normal itself isn't a bad thing, right? But the bad thing is when you have something that you consider normal that isn't normal, right? But everybody's normal is gonna be different. So what I'm saying is you need to change your normal. And I was thinking about this the other day. I was talking to my brother, right? And I remember being younger, bro. Living in Florida, it's a very hot state, bro. During the summer, it's literally hell. It's literally hell, right? So not having AC in your home in Florida, right? That's not normal. Not having AC in your car in Florida during the summertime is not normal, bro. You know what I mean? But to someone else, that might be their normal. You know what I'm saying? That might be cool. They might have had 3 summers with no AC in their car. You know what I'm saying? They think that shit cool. They bragging about it, man. You know, I mean, I went 3 summers with no AC in my car. Cool, you know what I'm saying? It's one thing if you made it past that, and now you on to some new stuff, bro. But bro, that shit's not normal, bro. You know what I mean? Normal is having AC in your car. Normal is having a nice functioning car that works. Normal is having a nice house that's not broken and actually functions properly. You know what I'm saying? You have to change your normal, bro. A lot of y'all are comfortable where you're at. It's not bad enough. It doesn't bother you enough. You know what I'm saying? And we spoke about this before in the past, bro. I don't understand how people could be okay with certain shit, bro. Some things bother me so much I can't even sleep, bro. Like how bad this shit bothers me, bro. I have to literally figure out like, okay, how am I gonna fix this, bro? How am I gonna get past this, bro? You know what I mean? I remember I'm gonna tell y'all, man. A few years ago, bro, I had a car with no AC in it, bro. That shit was horrible. My car had bugs in it, bro. My shit was disgusting. That shit was horrible, bro. You know what I'm saying? That car was beat up, bro. My shit would just shut off on me at times. Shit kept failing, bro. That shit was just clicking and clanking, bro. You know what I'm saying? Tires popping left and right. I had to keep getting new tires, man. Swapping them out, getting used tires, another used tire. I couldn't afford new tires to even keep on my car, bro. I went to I mean, I drove on a trip one time. Man. I went somewhere a few hours out, man. My shit broke down on the highway. Had to call a tow truck to take me somewhere to get my tires fixed to drive all the way back. The 2 hours that I done drove just to get there, right? Like, man, bro, that shit's not normal, bro. That shit's not cool, bro. Somebody going through this right now. I know it is, bro. And they just like it is what it is, man. You know what I'm saying? Or they feel like they're just unlucky. They feel like they're unlucky, so that's supposed to happen because they're unlucky, man. No, bro, that's up to you to change your normal, bro. Normal to me is riding in a nice car. Normal to me is smelling good. Normal to me is always being fresh, man. Normal to me is having money in my pocket at all times. Normal to me is being in shape, bro. You know what I mean? You gotta change your normal, bro. Look at yourself in the mirror and say, man, this is not normal. This is not the normal I want to have, bro. And if you're around people that say, oh, some of these things that you don't like are normal, what we said, pew, you know what I'm saying? Get from around me, man. That's not the norm that I'm trying to be around. You know what I mean? Especially when I'm at this level that I'm at and I'm going to, bro. Like I get around certain folks. I'll see people like I use my mentor example, man. Game guy Goldie. I see the way he living. I see the way he talk. I see the way he carry himself. He's able to articulate himself properly. You know, it's somebody I look up to, right? That's the normal I'm trying to be though. You know what I'm saying? I see myself in that person. You know what I'm saying? That's the normal I'm trying to live, bro. You know what I'm saying? The thing is, you guys also aren't open minded. You guys don't experience things. You guys aren't really in that field. You guys aren't outside. You guys aren't talking and dealing with people, bro. So you don't even know what's all out there in the world, bro. That's another problem, right? That's a whole nother conversation, though, bro. The point is, man, you guys need to change your normal, bro. It's not normal to not have clothes. It's not normal to have holes in your shoes. It's not normal to not have AC in your house. It's not normal to for your car to be not functioning properly, bro. You know what I mean? And there's time and a place for the shit, bro. Like I said, I've been there, bro. You know what I'm saying? I've been there when shit wasn't good, bro, for a long time. You know? And I still ain't where I want to be at right now. But this shit's still going up though, you know? Cause I changed my normal, bro. I know how I'm trying to live. I know where my standards is. You know what I mean? But I know what it takes to get there though too. So that's something y'all gotta think about, man. That's a problem. Some of y'all don't want to do what it takes to get it to that new level. Some of y'all don't want to put in the work. Y'all trying to find a cheat code. Y'all ain't sticking to the G code. You feel what I'm saying? So man, that's what I want to take away from that, man. Is to find a new normal, man. If you're not happy where you at, man, and people are like saying like, man, this normal, man, it's cool, it's fine, bro. It's not that big of a deal. Nah, that shit's a huge deal, bro. I can't be around that, man. I can't stand that, bro. You know what I'm saying? That this is not normal, man. And you gotta change normal until you get around the right people that you want to be around, or get around the right environment, and create the life that you want to have that's normal to you. You know what I'm saying? And then you can bring people into it, man. Show them something new, man. I think it's always good, bro. That's why I love giving people experiences, bro. I ain't really spoke on this a lot of times. I'm gonna tell y'all something that I did. I think last year was the first time I started traveling and doing some things. I took one of my little brothers with me, man, to a few different states. I wanted to, it felt good to show him something new, bro, and show them that like, hey, bro, this is out here. You know what I'm saying? I wish somebody did that with me when I was younger. I wish somebody was able to show me things or give me experiences and be like, okay, cool. You know what I mean? That's like I tell my other brother this too, man. We was out and we was talking, man. When I was younger, bro, they took me to the Springs for the first time. I would have never experienced that if they didn't take me. You know what I mean? I would never had got the Paul family, man. I'm just the Paul family is who I'm talking about, right? I would never experience certain things if they never took me out. You know what I'm saying? It's like camping. I would never went camping if they never took me there too. And now me and my brother, we go every year camping. Once a year we go. You know what I'm saying? It's like a tradition we done made, right? So uh, that's something I like doing, man. Is giving people those experiences, man. And you'll be able to do that too, man. Once you level up, get to a certain point, bro. Okay, cool. Now you can show people a new normal and open up their world. And maybe you don't even realize you done changed their whole perspective of everything. You just showed them something that's possible that they may have not been able to think of before. You know what I'm saying? You just gave them some belief. You feel me? That's a big deal, man. Took my nephews fishing for the first time. That was something cool I did, man. Uh, was out there. We ain't catch much, but we caught a few things, bro. You feel what I'm saying? But that was a cool experience. Now they may want to go fishing again. Maybe they found a new hobby. Maybe they found a new interest. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I look at it, man. Change your normal though. That's the point of it. Now, I have a story I want to tell you guys. Right? It's a story from when I used to work in the prison. I had this inmate, man. We're gonna call him Cut. We're gonna call him Cut, right? Let me take a sip. We're gonna call him Cut, right? And this inmate, man, every time rec yard open, right? We call for rec. Everybody going on the rec yard. It's pretty much playtime, right? It's playtime right now. It's not much going on. Go out there, walk, work out, do what you gotta do, right? Rec time. Uh, you supposed to walk around the facility when it's rec time. You know what I'm saying? I'll walk around, do my little thing, and sometimes I'll talk to this inmate while I was walking, right? And he would speak about how he made money in the streets, right? How he made money doing this, and this. And it was always an interesting concept when we talked about it, bro. And what I'm getting at with this story is we talked about making 100,000, right? That's not a lot of money, but at 100,000, you're kind of comfortable, bro. You could do things that most people can't do. You know what I'm saying? You could afford to maybe get better groceries. You could afford to go on a vacation. You could afford to have nicer clothes, have a nicer car. You know what I mean? At that level, that's like a baseline, right? And some of these people are making $100,000 in whatever field they're in. Like uh, maybe they rob, maybe they selling drugs, maybe they doing this, doing that, right? Whatever the case may be, scamming, and that shit be cool, right? But the same 100,000 you making, I know folks that make that with a job. You know what I mean? And we talk about that a lot, man. It's like, damn, bro, like, yeah, folks doing this and they making some money now, cool. But the same, they're not even making no crazy money unless you like somebody like what's the name, Big Meech. Unless you're doing a big time like that, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's really pointless, bro. The same time and energy you spend in that, you can spend into something else. You can spend on a business. You know what I mean? And it's actually productive and you're able to build and grow into something. You know what I'm saying? You're actually able to hit a new level. You're actually able to see a future in this industry, in this field. In those fields and industries, bro, it's like cool. Like you can hit some money and stuff like that, bro. It's like there's no long term game. Like you can't do that shit forever. It's a young man's sport, bro. You're not gonna be in the field like that for life. You know what I mean? So I'm just saying this story to give y'all a new perspective too, for some of you that might be in these fields or know, have some friends or family. You can show them this video, man, and have them understand that like cool, you done it this, bro. But I know somebody who does the same thing with a job, and they got it. They check guaranteed, bro. You might not make that shit next week. You might have made 10 bands real quick. You not gonna make that again. They make that in a month. You know what I'm saying? Every month, guaranteed for the next 10 years they're gonna make that. You know what I'm saying? Plus they get a bonus. Plus they get a promotion. Plus they could move up in this job. You can't move up. You know what I'm saying? At least finna hit a new level. And then you got more and more chances. You got more charges you finna get. You know, so you got more problems, more people you gotta worry about. You gotta worry about the police. You gotta worry about the people around you switching up, changing on you, not staying loyal. You gotta worry about uh uh the ops. You gotta worry about people trying to go against you and stuff now too. Then you gotta worry about the people, females. You gotta worry about the females that's on your side that may not be on your side. That all those little factors you gotta consider, bro. You know what I'm saying? In that game, like I said, whatever game you in, right? But I know this dude got a guaranteed check coming all the time, and that same money he get from there, he put it into himself. He put it into his little business, put it into his apparel. You know what I'm saying? Put it into his health, get his eyes checked out. He got insurance. You know what I mean? So I always say that, man. Just think about that, man. It's a good perspective to have. Like, unless you big time and you doing it for a man, you might as well just stay out that field, bro. Just stay out of it, bro. Don't even go down that path, right? It's no point, bro. I got friends that have done some time, things like this, bro. I know somebody right now, man. Went to school with him, bro. Some of y'all might know who I'm talking about, bro. I think he doing 7 years. What he told me, bro. 7 years for some drug charges, right? 7 years of his life is gone because he was selling drugs. That's 7 years of not making money. That's 7 years of getting set back. That's 7 years I'm missing out on opportunities, bro. Like that's not cool, bro. That shit not where it's at, bro. Thankfully, he's finna get out, bro. You know what I'm saying? Thankfully, he has a date. Thankfully, he'll see the world again, right? Some people don't get that chance, though. You know what I mean? Some people got a date and they ain't make it out of prison. Or they get out of prison, they not the same person they was when they went in. You know what I'm saying? So, man, go ahead and focus on your craft, man. Figure something out, bro. You could find a job, bro. You could jump jobs. You go here, go there. You know what I'm saying? That shit's guaranteed, bro. Plus, you could build and do something with that. Gain these skills, bro. You're not really gaining many skills doing that kind of stuff. You may learn a few things, you may meet some people, you may have some good experiences. Cool. What's the end plan, bro? What's next, bro? You might have had a good 2 years. What Ply said, man? I don't know if 25 years worth 2 years of balling. Let me read the whole thing, bro. I'm gonna read the whole thing for you, bro. Hold up. This will Ply say, right? Check me out, right? I don't know if 25 years worth 2 years of balling. That's a big pill to take, and I ain't trying to swallow it. F around, get jammed, all the shit falling. So yeah, man. It's just something to consider, man. Just a new perspective I want to lay up on y'all, bro. And that's what we talk about it a lot, man. This individual had got some money from a settlement uh from an accident that happened. So he had some money waiting on when he get out, but before he went to prison, he was just messing off, doing this, doing that. You know what I'm saying? Talking about he had some fun, did little trips and stuff, and he got sent up the road, bro. You know what I'm saying? So now he can't even do nothing with it. But when he get out, he got some shit going on, which is cool. You know what I mean? But he would always say like he thinks about that a lot, man. Like, damn, bro, if I would have just did this with this instead, if I would have done this with this job, I would have done this instead of that. You know what I mean? So it's just something to factor, bro. Just something to consider, right? Especially you got somebody you care about. Uh, it's one of those uncomfortable conversations I tell you, man. Sometimes it's hard to tell somebody, hey man, like, bro, like maybe you shouldn't be doing this. Maybe you wrong, bro. Maybe you going about something the wrong way, man. Maybe you need to try something else. You know what I mean? However they take it is how they take it. But you did your part. At least you tried. You know what I mean? I'd rather say I try to do something. You know what I mean? Now we ain't no try base. We either gonna do it or we're not gonna do it. So you're either gonna tell them or you're not gonna tell them, right? But after I tell them, I can say I tried. You know what I'm saying? That's the only time it's okay to say you try. If once you do it and it don't work out, you try. You know what I'm saying? It's cool, man. It's cool. Me personally, man, I was riding through the city. And when I be in these car rides, man, my mind just get to going. My car rides, my showers, I have a lot of great thoughts come across my head when I be in these spots, right? With that being said, one thing I was thinking about, I wrote down for I forgot, was how I'm my best when I'm productive, man. When I have a nice productive day, because today was a great day, man. The weather's beautiful. It's a nice day. I got a lot done. I've been back on my little grind, back on my pivot. I kind of fell back a little bit, but now we turn it up a notch again. You know what I'm saying? With that being said, I'm like, damn, bro. Every time I get this little swing and I'm real productive and I get all this shit done that I'm supposed to get done in a day, bro, it's like my day's just even better. Cause now I could fuck off. Now I could hang out. You know what I'm saying? Now I could actually enjoy the time that to myself. You know what I mean? A lot of times, bro, folks want to play before the work's done. You know what I mean? Nothing infuriates me more than that, bro. I like to have fun. I like to hang out, do this and that, but I can't have fun if I know I didn't do what I was supposed to do. If I didn't handle my business, if I didn't do my work that I was supposed to get done today, if I didn't finish what I need to finish. You know what I mean? That's why it'd be hard for me to get stuff done. Like if I people be trying to do this, do that. It's like, bro, I can't do it. Because I already know myself. Where it's like I'm gonna be very upset if I don't get these things done. I'm not even gonna be able to enjoy everything to the full extent if I don't stay productive. You know what I mean? And when you get your work done, bro, like I said, afterwards, bro, you can have fun because now you don't got nothing in the back of your mind. You're free. You could literally enjoy everything like it is, man. Not have to worry about nothing, and it makes the time way better because now you could be fully yourself. You could be fully, uh, uh, you can indulge fully in whatever it is you're doing, and whether it's you going out with your friends, maybe you going to a cigar lounge, you can really chill there and have a great conversation. Maybe you go there and have a few drinks and really vibe out to some music and stuff like that. You're going to a little R&B night or something like that. You can enjoy the night. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead and meet some people, have some conversation with some folks. You know what I mean? Versus now in the back of my mind, I'm like, damn, bro, I'm worrying about tomorrow. I'm thinking about the next day. I'm thinking about what's next, man. I'm thinking about, damn, now I'm be 2 days behind on this, man. This gonna mess my money up because I ain't spend the proper money I need to on this. I ain't invest in this today, man. I ain't pay this off today. So my mom really sweat. But it say a man who lacks purpose uh blinds himself with pleasure. Something like that. A man who lacks purpose distracts himself with pleasure. That's what it is. A man who lacks purpose distracts himself with pleasure. You know what I mean? Don't be that guy, man. Don't distract yourself with pleasure. You know what I mean? I think that was Samson. Samson did it a lot, man. Samson distracted himself with pleasure a lot of times, man. But he wasn't staying true to his purpose. He wasn't on his mission, man. He wasn't on his pivot. He wasn't handling his business how he supposed to handle his business. And look where that got him. Nowhere. Nowhere. Delilah switched up on him. Put the little thing on him, took everything from him. You know what I'm saying? Because he wasn't on his purpose. He wasn't game tight, as Goldie would say. If he was game tight, he wouldn't have had those problems. You know what I'm saying? So that's all I got to tell y'all, bro, when it comes to that, right? But this was a good episode, man. I feel like we talked about it a lot. We covered a lot of grounds, bro. Great conversation, man. Y'all got to give me some new topics to talk about, though, man. Matter of fact, I really want to know what some things y'all struggling with, man. What's some things y'all going through, bro? What's some things that y'all are experiencing? Or maybe you want my opinion on, right? Go ahead and let me know down below, man, because I be talking about things that I experience, things that I go through, things that I've seen and done, and I'm still going out, experience things, stimulating myself, doing this, doing that, so I can come here and tell y'all some new stories, give y'all some new information, give y'all some new perspectives and things like that, right? But like, what are some things that you're going through right now? What level you? I know everybody at different levels, you know what I'm saying, and that's fine, that's cool. But let me know because I want to see how we could help you get to that new level, help you hit this new swing. You know what I'm saying? Help you do something you never done before. You know what I mean? So go ahead and comment or even send me a DM, man. A private message, whatever it may be, bro, about some of the problems you got going on, some things you're struggling with right now, and let's see if we can help you, bro. But besides that, man, like I said, great episode, man. Y'all stay in that lab, keep working, keep going, and keep growing, and I'll catch y'all on the next episode.